Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Senior Guitar Lessons with Bill. I am Bill. Look at this. I'm playing Johnny Cash. Got a black shirt on. You know what that means? That's right. It's time to do another Johnny Cash song. I did Ring of Fire, and now I'm doing Folsom Prison Blues. Don't you go away. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. And as we said, we got a great one for you today. Yes, you got it, the man in black, the guy who owns this guitar, right? His name is Johnny Cash. Today we're going to be doing Folsom Prison Blues. And you know what? It only has 4 chords. It's a very easy song to play. We're going to learn how to play a really cool strum for this song. You're going to learn a lot about the strum, and then I'm going to teach you exactly how to play this song. Won't take long, won't take a few minutes, and you'll be playing like Johnny Cash. All right, you ready to go? All right, so here we go. Remember what I always say. Remember, what's number 1? Get the guitar. Okay, you got the guitar. Number 2, hold it up close to your body. When you play these notes down here, make sure you keep your thumb underneath the neck. Keep this arm up here, okay? All right, so you can push down the strings. Let's see how much of this you can play without deadening any strings. This is real easy chords. We're going to be playing E. We're going to be playing E7th, which is just like E, except you're just moving one finger off. We're going to be playing B7th, which we've done before. It's a real cool little chord, and we're going to be doing A, which you guys all know. I know you know how to do A, all right? Well, first of all, this song came out in 1955, okay? And it was a fairly big hit, but it really wasn't until like 1968, and it made a huge comeback. It really did. Johnny was, all of a sudden he was everywhere. If you ever remember the restaurant chain, Victoria Station restaurants, the restaurants were built with train cars, so they got Johnny Cash to be their spokesperson, and he was just everywhere. He came back with all kind of new music, and I think Folsom Prison actually got to almost 4 on the charts, on the country charts way back then. But just another classic by Johnny Cash. So let's get going. All right. So we're going to do like we always do. I'm going to teach you these chords. Okay, we're going to learn these chords, and we're going to talk a lot about the strum, then we're going to put it all together. That's always the magic formula that we do. Those of you who've seen my videos before, you know I'm not a music theory guy. You're not going to get any theory from me. In fact, you're going to get no theory, because that is too difficult. And I'm not here to show you theory. I'm here to show you how to play and sing these songs and have a good time doing it, all right? So here we go. Here we go with Folsom Prison Blues. All right, so in the first line of the first verse, if you remember it, I hear that train a-comin', bum, 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 bum. It's rolling, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 right? All right, so that whole first line is all E. E. Take a look at the charts. Y'all remember E, okay? You play all 6 strings with E. Your first finger is on the 3rd string on the 1st fret. Your second finger is on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger is right below it on the 2nd fret on the 4th string. Keep that thumb underneath that neck, and all 6 strings. Ooh, listen to that. E. Now normally, I know I can have a lower voice, but my voice doesn't sound too good low, so I'm going to sing it up a little bit higher. I hear that train a-comin'. You got me? You feel me? You feel me on that? I hear that train a-comin'. E. Don't worry about the strum right now. Just get these chords down. It's rolling around the bend. E. And then what does he say? I ain't seen the sunshine since da-da-da-da. And then that's E7. And E7, look at the charts. All you're doing is moving your 3rd finger up. You're keeping your 1st and 2nd finger in place, but you're just lifting. There's E. I'm going to lift that 3rd finger. And there's that E7th. And that's what gets you to the next one. That's before it goes into A, okay? So it's like E. I hear that train a-comin', just E. It's rolling around the bend, E. You're sticking with E. I ain't seen the the sun, E, since E7. I don't know when, well, I'm stuck in A, Folsom Prison A, and time keeps dragging on. Okay, A, remember A, all happens on the 2nd fret. I know, I've seen your comments. A can be a little bit tough at times. Remember, I just released another video not too long ago that shows you some alternatives you can do for A. You remember that? So go back and take a look at that. If A is giving you a problem, but realistically, A is not a really difficult chord. It's just, people call it the cram chord because you're cramming all 3 of these fingers on the 2nd fret. Your first finger is on the 3rd string, okay, on the 2nd fret. Your 2nd finger is right behind it, okay, on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And your 3rd finger is on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. And you're hitting strings 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure they're all sounded. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a little whiny noise. Come on, Johnny. Come on. Got a little whiny on my guitar down here today, making little noises here. Okay. He hadn't been played in a while. He gets mad because I play Betty White a lot, and then when I got you know who, when I got Reba, I started playing her a little bit. Well, he even got even madder. So he'll get over it though. Okay, all right. So we're at A. That's A. So let's go back at the beginning with E. I hear that train a-comin'. Just single strums for right now. It's rolling round the bend, E. I ain't seen that sunshine since E7. I don't know when, well, I'm A in Folsom Prison, yeah, baby. And time keeps dragging on, back to E. E. But that train keeps moving, B7. Remember B7. It's a really neat chord. I know some of you guys had a little bit of problem with it from time to time. Look at the chart. Your first finger is on the 4th string on the 1st fret. Your 2nd finger is right behind it on the 5th string on the 2nd fret. Your 3rd finger is on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And your 4th finger, your little pinky finger, is on the 2nd fret on the 1st string. And you're hitting strings 5 to 1. Right there. B7. But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San and E. There's the first verse. You nailed it. First verse. It's so easy. E, E7, B7, and E. Back to E. It's very, very easy. Now guess what? 2nd verse, yeah, you guessed it. It's exactly the same. Just a little different verbiage. E. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, don't worry about strumming. Just kind of get the feel for it here. We're going to come back to that. Mama told me, son, E. Always be a good boy. E7. Don't ever play with guns, yeah. But I remember this part. Oh, this is the bad part. A. But I shot a man in Reno. A. Just to watch him. I don't know if I should even say that. You know what the word is. I'll go back to E. Just to watch him, you know. When I hear B7, that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Here it is. First 2 verses of Folsom Prison Blues. All right, you're doing it. Now remember, it also goes into that little guitar solo that I'm not going to really bother with you today, because remember, we play chords on this channel and we teach you how to do the song. But you remember how it goes. Remember how that goes? Well, I'm not gonna make you sick. I hope anybody's not eating while I'm doing this. Okay? I'm just gonna play the chords to get you through that. Okay? It's E7. A. Back to E. Just single strums for right now. Back to B7. Da 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 da. Back to E. Back to the third verse. I bet there's rich folks eating in that fancy dining car E. They're probably drinking coffee E. E7. And smoking big cigars. Back to A. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Gonna go to B7. But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures E. Back to E. Then it does that little solo again. Get ready for E7. Back to E. We're gonna do this strumming in a minute. Don't worry. B7. And we're gonna go to E. And back to E. Now here comes the fourth verse. Ready? Going back to the fourth verse with E. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little E7, farther down the line. Yeah, going to A. Far from Folsom Prison A. That's where I want to stay. E. Going to B7. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues E. What can I say? That's it. Folsom Prison Blues, right there. You did it. You did it. 4 verses and 2 little choruses, which are just simply the. Remember that part? Remember that part? You can pick up that if you'd like to as well. It's very, very easy little instrumental there. But there you go. Very, very easy. 4 verses. All right. Let's go back. We're going to go through the whole thing again because I want to make sure you get these chords down. They're easy chords. Then we're going to work on the strumming a little bit. All right. Here we go. Practice this E. Just do some simple strums like that. Look at the chart for E. Make sure every note's sounding. You can hit all 6 strings. I hear that train a-coming. It's rolling E round a bend. I E, seen the sunshine, E7th, since I don't know when. Well, I'm A, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, A, and time keeps dragging back to E. Going to B7. But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San E. There, verse 1, done, you got it. Verse 1, in the can. Here we're going, verse 2. When I was just a baby, E, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, E7. Don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno, yeah, just to la da da E. E. Going to B7. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and E. Instrumental number 1. E. Bum ba da da dum ba. E7 da 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 da. And down to A. Da, 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 da. A. Da, 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 and back to E. Da, da. And then to B7. Da 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 da. And back to E. And we're going to the third verse. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably, what, drinking coffee and E7 and smoking big old stogies. Well, I know A had it coming. Hey, I know I can be free. Free and E. But those B7 people keep a moving. And that's what tortures me. Then it does the dun 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 dun. But let's go right on to the fourth verse. E. Well, if they freed me. See, you got to do it that way. You got to give it that. You got to get into this. You got to give it into this. You know, Johnny Cash might not have done that much with that because he had that real distinctive voice. But when you're me, you don't have a distinctive voice like that. You got to give it some extra punch there, like. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad E train was mine, I'd bet I'd move it on a little E7 farther down the line. Hey, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I wanna E. Here we go. Last sentence, B7. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. There it is. Folsom Prison Blues. My goodness gracious. Was that fun? I know you guys had fun doing that. That's such a great song. Johnny Cash is the man, man. He's the man. He did it. He's done so much like that. All right, let's look at some of the strumming. Now, Johnny Cash almost had a patented strum that he did. He did it on this. He did it on a lot of other things, and it was kind of almost a Chet Atkins type thing. It was that pick and strum thing. It was like. Just like that. I hear that train a-coming. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. Now, we covered this before in another video, but this is the 1-1-6 mode, where it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One down, and another one's down, and you're going to end up on the up. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you do it a little bit faster, it's going to sound like this. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1. Let's slow it down. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 6, 1, 1. So you're doing 2 down, you're doing the 1, and then you start it over. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Now just listen when you speed up. It's a cool strum for this song. I call it the 1, 1 to 6. Just listen how it goes. I hear that train a-coming. It's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Hey, stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps back to E, dragging on. And B7. But that train keeps on rolling, and we're going back to E. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see how that is? Now you can do that 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slow it way down. to kind of get the feel. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Now, after you get that, you can really speed that up. Here's the way it'll sound when you really speed it up. I hear that train a-comin', rollin' da-da-da. I ain't seen da-da-da. Going to E7. Da-da-da-da. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See what I mean? So but do it slow in the beginning. Let's get it down where you're doing the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine, da-da, da-da-da-da, E7. I'm stuck in there, Folsom Prison, A. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Time keeps dragging on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that train, E7, da-da-da, on down to da-da, E7. See what I mean? Now, when you do this, don't get worried on this 1, 1 to 6. If all of a sudden you miss a beat every once in a while, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're just getting the strum, because sometime when the verse changes a little bit, you will need to kind of give it a little bit of change. You don't want to find yourself in the situation where you're really counting. It's all got to come to you. You just got to let it go. We've talked about this in previous videos, letting it go so you can just get the feel for it. If you want to go down to the lower note when you're in E, that's absolutely fine. You can do that. I hear that train a-comin', rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine. E7. Da-da-da, when A, it's stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B7. Train keeps on rolling. See what I mean? It really gets low. He really gets low. You can use a capo on these, but I tell you, I know I've talked to some of you guys, and the capo may be throwing you off a little bit because the chords stay the same. But when I say, well, now we're on the 2nd fret or the 3rd fret, well, realistically, we may, without the capo, we're on the 1st fret. So the capo sometimes can kind of confuse you a little bit. All right? So did you like that? Practice that 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Practice that. You can do this and go back and look at some of my other strum videos. You can do this in a lot of different strum patterns. You can do the single strums like we did early on. I hear that train a-comin', E. It's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine, E7, since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Just do the single strums there if you like that. And time keeps dragging on. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of different strum patterns you can get, but when you're playing this 1 to 6, it gives you a little bit more rhythm to be able to use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow it down. 1, 1, 2. Hear that train a-comin', E. Rolling around the bend, E. I ain't seen the sunshine, E7, since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in prison, E. See what I mean? When you give it that little bit, you get to do those up downs, because those up downs, we've already done a lot of those, and you're going to find out more and more and more where you're going to want to practice the up down stuff. All right. Practice this. Remember, I always say practice 10 minutes a day. Go back and practice these chords, E, All right, E7th, just lifting up the finger, B7th, and A. That's the whole song. That's the whole song, okay? 4 chords, practice those chords, all right? And then get you the song, go on the line and get you the words to the song so you can look at that. All right, and then just practice, practice, practice. Watch this video, stop, start, and you can get it down like that too. You should be, since I'm using my tuner up here, all right, if you're tuned properly, you could play right along with me. When I hit E, your E should sound just like this, okay? It should sound right in key if you have your little tuner right, okay? So I highly recommend those. Remember, I talked about this. This is the newbie model. Okay, I'll put another description down below on this tuner. That they are actually a sponsor of the channel. But give that a try if you haven't used one before. It really is a cool thing. But the real neat thing, like I said, you get it in tune with this, then you can just play right along with me. Okay, and I'll take it real easy. Well, as I always say, keep those comments coming in. I appreciate your comments. I try to answer them as much as I possibly can. And hey, remember, I always like to do my speech on our members. We now have a members only. Like to have a little bit more help with your guitar journey? You can now join my members only group right here on the channel. Just click the join button next to the subscribe button. And there you go. You'll get behind the scenes videos. You'll get extra tips and special content that nobody else will ever get. We'll be able to chat back and forth on different things. And you get to see all the videos first before anybody else does, and you're notified of it. So I'd love to see you as a member. So I'm also going to put a link to Ring of Fire down below. If you haven't seen that video, it's another great, easy. Ring of Fire is one of the easiest songs on the guitar, and it's a great Johnny Cash song, and take a look at that as well if you're a Johnny Cash fan. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like, and as always, please subscribe to the channel. We really do appreciate it. Remember, as I always say, what do I say? No, not necessarily get a peanut M&M, but that's one of the things. If you did good today in our little lesson today, get you some peanut M&Ms, absolutely. But what I meant to say is, remember, we may be getting a little bit older, but in reality, we're just getting better. Thanks for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.